You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello, hope you're doing well and welcome to the Tristan channel if you're new, and welcome back if you have already subscribed. In this video we'll be paying a visit to King Frostmare. I've noticed we haven't been to his channel for a while, so I'm going to pay him a visit. Okay, and this is the scariest videos you shouldn't watch alone. Now I've seen the thumbnail already and it's looking pretty freaky, so let's go check it out, shall we? Yes, let's do that. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, are we going to see that face? I mean, look at the state of that. I mean, imagine seeing that. You'd puke and vomit at the same time, wouldn't you? Anyway, oh, let's go.
Every night, a ranger walked the nearby woods with his loyal dog. One evening, though, he came across something so unsettling that even his dog shivered.
It's full moon tonight, yo. Full moon tonight. I don't know what the hell he's barking at. I have no idea. Just barking at it.
What? It's a fuck all, mate.
Hard. See nothing. It's full moon tonight, yo. Full moon tonight. I don't know what the hell he's barking at it. I have no idea. Just barking at it. What the hell is that? What's that?
Oh!
What's that?
Oh, glowing eyes. Where's the dog? Oh, it's his dog now. Oh, fucking. Fucking hell, man.
Far in the trees, a low growl cut through the silence. And two glowing eyes fixed on him. Some believe it was the legendary Mothman. Others whisper it was a skinwalker. Whatever it was,
Mothman and growl.
the ranger panicked and sprinted out of the forest. Search teams combed the area afterward, but found no trace. It remains a strange mystery.
I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't, but because... Sorry, I'm multitasking. But could it be a bear? It's the woods. In America, there's lots of bears and woods and shit. It's not like England where you'd be, you know... Yes, we have forests, but not all our forests have, like, deer in them, you know what I mean? I mean, yes, some may... I mean, where I live, some may come down from the New Forest into the forest up near the road where I live. But it's like, you know, it's not like we can bump into them like every day. Well, not every day, but you know what I mean? At the rate you would with your... Well, the rate... Well, I say you, as if you're all American. But, you know, as if the rate they would in America, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like... if your woods is notorious for, like, bears, wolves, the chance I could bump into them. So it depends that area. But basically what I'm saying is, could it just be a bear? I don't know. But yeah, if it's a Mothman don't make noises, and their eyes are a bit like big glowing red eyes and stuff, not yellow. So who knows? Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a bear? That'd be the rational explanation, wouldn't it? But who can say? It could be a Wendigo, or it could be could be a skin crawler, like you say. But then again, skin crawlers, I've said before in a previous video, it's a big misinterpretation, because from what I gathered, I could be wrong. If anyone is watching this who's of the indigenous persuasion, you know, your family's Native American, my impression was, when I first heard about it years ago, was it was a myth or folklore that's taken too literal, in the sense of like it was a part of a vision quest. Because, you know, like I'm not sure if it's the same drug that Indians use, but peyote, and they'll go on dream quests and shit like that, vision quests, and the shaman in this vision thing would then turn into an animal, and that was where the name Skinwalker come from, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And then people then took it literal, like, you know, as like a werewolf or something. You know what I mean? But, you know, apparently it's, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're Native American Indian, but it, you know, that was what I have first heard about it. That's where I heard Skinwalker from, is where you're in peyote and you're on a vision quest and you turn into an animal in the vision quest.
The case you're about to see will almost certainly send chills down your spine. It was captured by Clay, a security guard in Singapore who was patrolling the city metro when he stumbled onto
Was it Jack Sparrow?
something truly eerie.
Maximum enhancement, please.
It was more than unsettling. Something was staring from up there. What made it even stranger was the shape of its face, twisted and staring straight at him. Clay felt a cold shiver spread through his body, which is why he swung his camera toward another corner of the station. He thought it was so bizarre that he shared the clip across several forums. There, many speculated it might have been someone trailing him for minutes or even hours before he noticed. He checked with a colleague up there, but of course couldn't find anybody. Pretty creepy, right?
Ugh. Get a job. Creepy bastard. Creepy weirdo bastard. Old school.
Mike was starting a new security position at a derelict school deep in the forests of Brazil. Apparently, people say it has a dark history, and that strange things still happen in there. Intrigued, Mike searches for it, and after a while, he
He has a great voice named King Frostmare.
stumbles across it.
Hello, 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 hello. Has that been renovated or stripped down? Because some of those boards look brand new, don't they? It does look freaky, doesn't it?
Inside, he discovered unsettling sketches etched across the dusty floor, and even a faded missing person flyer. The further he ventured, the more oppressive the atmosphere grew. He kept sensing unseen eyes following his every move, yet he pressed on. Mike was determined to finish his walkthrough of the building. In hindsight, that may have been his biggest mistake.
Oh.
Mike grew nervous as he heard soft creaks and whispers. Then, when he looked around a corner, he saw something at the far end. A dark, shadowy figure stood perfectly still. When the footage was brightened, you could clearly see a shape where none should be. Mike froze for a moment in shock. He didn't wait a second longer. In a desperate rush, he...
Hang on. Didn't we see that shadow bastard in the other video? Reaction I did, but there was no growling or anything, was there? There was just that last bit.
Leapt through a broken upper floor window. Later, he uploaded the video online. Viewers started examining every single detail. They focused especially on the drawings on the floor. Some say the shadow matches one of those stick figure sketches. Did Mike catch something far more disturbing than he expected?
Security incident.
The following was captured by a night guard who was patrolling an old building. Many people said the building is haunted, and he might have captured proof of that on this day.
Son las 3:30 de la mañana. Salí por el motivo de hacer mi recorrido diario de la noche. Salí a hacer un recorrido y escuché un grito, así que me he resguardado acá adentro de la garita, por motivo de que escuché ruidos bastante de soberbios que está sucediendo en este momento, así que no sé qué, no sé, señor supervisor, lo que tiene que hacer, porque lo que me pasó hace 24 horas está pasando medio paranormal esto. Así que voy a ir donde están los ruidos en este momento. Se está yendo de las manos esto que está sucediendo. No quiero perder el tema de la noción, pero realmente estoy medio paralizado con lo que viene sucediendo. Realmente directamente estoy cagado de miedo. Así que fue lo mismo de la madrugada, pero sin el tema de...
I'd barricade the door and go for a sleep in there.
grito. Lo dejo a su virtud, los sonidos que está escuchando en este momento. Así que sigue el tema del... Voy a ignorar cada caso que hago porque estoy en mi mundo. Así que es medio algo paranormal esto. Anoche fue el tema del techo. Bueno, había mucho viento. En este momento está silencioso, calmo. Vamos a ver. Y esto sigue. Así que no quiero salir ni afuera. Mire, me he encerrado. Así que esperaré que pase esto mínimo una hora y tendré que salir a hacer mi recorrido de... Así que esperaré que pase esto mínimo una hora y tendré que salir a hacer mi recorrido de 1 hora y media más, 1 hora más del tema de las máquinas, porque han dejado una bomba afuera y tengo preocupación de...
He has no idea what could have caused this strange activity, and ever since his last video, he has stopped uploading. A really mysterious case. This next case was filmed inside a house whose owner says tenants never seem to last. Every time the place is rented out, people break their lease, claiming that something in the house keeps them from sleeping, something they can't explain. On one visit, the owner came by to clean and get it ready for the next tenant, and she ended up recording exactly what others had been complaining about.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque la gente no dura rentando. Rompe el contrato por una u otra cosa y tuvimos que venirla a limpiar el día de hoy porque ya mañana se van a mover. Se las quiero enseñar. Lo raro es que dice el realtor que no dura la gente. Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames. Ya es
Oh, I don't know, but we might have seen this in another video. I can't remember.
noche. Estoy sola. Chingados, estoy. No hay nada. Esta pinche casa la han rentado un chingo de veces. Y no sé por qué rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no. Dejen de regresar, sí, porque me dio cosas a la pinche puerta. Y dicen los señores que rentan aquí que miran demasiadas cosas. La gente no dura viviendo aquí, rompe el contrato, así que vamos a grabar un poquito para allá. Ese pinche cuarto ahí no sé qué fregados es. Ya las muchachas me están esperando allá afuera. Miren, allá me da cosa. Tengo que prender la luz. Ahorita voy a ir a prender la luz para seguir grabando. ¿Te imaginas? Para que la gente rompa el contrato acá, es porque de plano no aguantan a vivir aquí. Y ahorita les voy a enseñar lo demás para allá. Déjenme prender la luz. ¿Dónde está la luz acá? Chica madre. Ahí está. Ok, ahorita les voy a enseñar. Esta es una recámara. Se está poniendo ahorita tenso. Entonces, el Señor dice que...
Are you hearing that? She's not hearing it, but are you hearing that weird shit?
Ya van varias familias que rompen el contrato. No sé qué es lo que pasó aquí. Nunca me ha dicho el realtor qué es lo que... Chingados, que... Nunca me ha dicho el realtor qué es lo que realmente ha pasado. Pero sí...
What is it like? No one thinks it's... If it's that freaky, and you're going in by yourself, don't mean to sound a coward, but all those lights would be on. Every room I pass by, flick, flick, flick. Now I know what you're going to say, there's a problem with that, because depending on what order you flick those lights on... Right, well I suppose if you know the house well, you do it in order. So as soon as you go for the front door, light on, light on, light on. So when you leave, you go off, 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 as you leave the house. You know what I mean? It's like, why walk around? It's like, I'm going to stand here in the dark and record on my own. It's like, fuck that.
La hemos limpiado varias veces porque no dura la gente. Y eso sí, la verdad es algo extraño que no dure nadie. Yo no sé si tú has vivido en una casa así, donde te hayas tenido que haber salido por algo o roto el contrato. Ahorita les voy a enseñar qué es eso que se escucha.
Really just notice the sounds, love.
¡Ey! ¿Andan acá? No mames. Espérenme. Iba a dejar grabando, pero la neta ya me está dando cosa.
There's quite a few lights on.
Se escucha el ruido por acá. No sé qué sea. Escucha mucho ruido. que ir. No sé. Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya. Ay, no.
Oh. Sorry for me to jump.
Creo que me voy a regresar mañana mejor. Ya me voy a la chica. Esta pinche luz de acá la tengo que apagar.
In the footage, you can clearly see doors opening on their own. But that wasn't the only thing. Some people claim they also heard strange voices like something was right near her while she walked through the house. The most disturbing part came when, in one section of the video, something faintly appeared behind the arch of a doorway, hidden in the dark. Something seemed to be watching her from the shadows. Look closely.
Oh, look at you.
There are those...
Alright, enough of the sound effects. God, the sound effects make it freaky, don't it?
who say it could be wandering spirits, maybe even something darker.
I've got chicken, but I can't show you.
After watching this recording, would you dare to spend the night?
Nope. Look at you. Shadow bastard. Scary CCTV.
What you're about to see is another really mysterious video. The footage comes from a security camera outside a home, where a woman noticed a horse passing by in the early hours of the morning. But the man walking behind it had something about him that felt deeply unsettling.
Mira un poquito de lo que pasó con el caballo del video. Pasó más o menos unos 10 minutos aproximadamente cuando empecé a escuchar que venía el caballo. Bien se escuchaba que bailaba, pero justamente aquí abajo, en mi ventana, en la esquina, bailó. Y si te das cuenta, los pies del joven, porque sí se mira algo joven, que va atrás del caballo, pues no son pies, sino que son cascos. Pero nunca me imaginé que era alguien más, aparte del caballo. Fui a preguntar a las casas que están abajo de la mía para que me hicieran favor de ver las cámaras. Y les di la hora y todo, pero el caballo nunca pasó. Entonces sí fue así como que, ¡ah, la madre! Se me pusieron los pelos de punta.
Many in Mexico have told a chilling story about something similar. During certain quiet mornings between 3 and 4 a.m., people claim to hear the steady trot of a lone horse on rural roads or empty streets. But the strange part isn't the sound. It's that the horse leaves no tracks, and sometimes there's a man following behind in complete silence. Some say this figure is a dark entity. Has anyone watching ever experienced something like what we just saw? Do you think it could really be a supernatural presence collecting souls?
It could be a guy trying to get the horse back, but then you'd lead the horse. You wouldn't walk behind it, would you? You wouldn't walk behind it, would you? Figure.
Now to a recording that comes from inside one of the loudest yet most deserted places you could imagine, a metal foundry. During a morning shift, one of the workers decided to capture something he still says keeps him awake at night.
Oh, it's a woman in a dress.
A tall, female-looking figure dressed in what appears to be a long gown or robe. She walks calmly across the work area, which is already strange, since no one is allowed to wander into these sections, especially without proper safety gear. But that's not all. If you jump ahead to second 40, as she starts heading toward the exit, it looks like she's walking, but not actually moving forward. Her legs are in motion, yet her body barely shifts position for several seconds, as if physics didn't apply to her the same way, or as if she wasn't entirely part of this world.
Yeah, because I noticed it's only so much. She was like, where the hell is she going? It looked like it looked longer than it was, and it's in the room when it wasn't. Following me.
This clip was shared by a young man who had been riding his bike through the forest. He says that at one point he noticed a tall, dark figure trailing behind him.
Whoa.
As it got closer, his only thought was to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Maximum Jedi skills, that's like the Forest of Endor, you know what I mean? Look at that, Jedi reflexes there.
No one knows for sure where the unsettling sounds in the footage came from, but many believe it could have been some kind of unidentified creature.
Night troubles.
Working as a custodian might not sound dangerous. You clean, you keep things in order. The worst you expect is dealing with a bit of a mess. But in this case, that sense of safety didn't last. 2 videos posted to TikTok by a school custodian have been stirring a lot of curiosity. According to him, the first clip came from a co-worker. At first, it seems ordinary, but if you pay attention to the audio, there's something unusual. At first glance, nothing stands out, until you listen closely. There's a faint sound in the background, almost like a ghostly cry, drifting past the custodian before fading away. It happens in just a moment, disappearing into thin air. He says the noise seemed to pass right by him before vanishing completely. The second video, filmed on another day, shows a machine inside the school that's hooked up to motion sensors. These sensors are only supposed to activate when someone walks directly past. Yet in this recording, the lights flicker on and off several times in a row, with no one in sight.
Dude, such a cool name for that sort of job, isn't it? Custodian. Sounds like something from a sci-fi film. Custodian. We'll keep it. Will you keep the area safe, custodian? By your command. It sounds like something from Battlestar, doesn't it? By your command. Yeah. Has he not set it off?
The sensors keep tripping over and over for several seconds before finally stopping. Even now, there's been no clear answer for why either of these incidents happened. Was there a crying spirit wandering through the building? If so, what could have made it cry? I'd like to hear your take on this one. Let me know your theories in the comments.
Sewage.
This unsettling footage was filmed by a man named Jordan, who works as a security guard. This particular incident happened in the early morning hours, around 5:30 a.m. In the video, Jordan uses his phone to zoom in on one of the security monitors in front of him. The camera shows a passageway out on the street, blocked by a locked sewage drain.
Hey man, so I'm sitting up here at work, right? I'm a security guard, guys. It's 5:38 in the morning. This passageway down there with the sewage drain, that's locked off actually. And you see them glaring eyes right there, right? Now mind you, I don't know what the hell that is down there. But it's weird, bro, cause like it popped up and as the camera, as you can see, is black and white. As the other ones is in color, you see I can zoom out on it and I can zoom in on it and the eyes are just glaring. I don't know what the hell that is, man. It's not a person. What the heck? I don't know if it's a dog man or something. It's something back there, bro.
In the footage, a pair of bright, eerie eyes stare out from the darkness near the passage. Jordan says he has no idea what they belong to. Many viewers in the comments believe they might be looking at the legendary Dogman. For those unfamiliar, Dogman sightings date back to 1887 in Wexford County, Michigan. Did Jordan's video capture the infamous Dogman? Or could it be something else entirely? Share your theories in the comments.
CCTV captures.
Now to a video from a man who was working as night security. He sometimes brought along his son in the early evenings. Apparently there was a pretty eerie storage unit, in which many people swore to have seen really odd and strange things. And he even goes as far as telling us about a supposedly haunted doll that he found in one of them.
I will say the place is rather frightening, especially the basement level of this facility. And here's the doll you've all been asking for close-ups of. And I immediately knew this was worth something. I've had a lot of skeptics argue with me, but I do believe it's cursed. And you'll see why in just a moment. And oh yeah, so the workers at the storage place and showed me a video of my unit saying they heard loud noises inside. They thought it was me, which I surely denied. They wanted proof, so I gave it to them. I've been told it's a poltergeist, which I had no idea what that meant until I saw a couple of videos online of said thing. But just watch the video for yourself. Super creepy stuff.
As we all can see, this haunted doll seems to be moving in the old storage unit, where nobody else was around late at night. Could it be that something is possessing this doll? A strange children's toy for sure, wouldn't you say? Maybe he should be considering getting rid of that thing.
Freaky. The Shadow.
Celeste Castro recently shared a chilling experience she captured while home alone in the early hours of the morning. Shortly after midnight, she began hearing strange noises coming from her living room, and what she encountered next left her terrified.
No. Mami, no sé qué hacer ya, no sé qué hacer. O sea, literal se escuchó donde abrieron una puerta. No mames, no mames. Eso no estaba tirado ahorita. No mames, güey, no mames, está abierta la puta puerta. Ay, no.
Oh, God.
Voy a cerrar la puerta. No hay nadie, o sea, no hay nadie. No hay nadie.
It's not a case of, what the fuck? Why is that not locked? But I'd be like thinking, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, you see, look, there's nothing there. It's like, it could be an intruder in your house. And just get something over on the side here. Someone could be hiding behind the cupboard there. So as she goes, oh, look, nothing there. They could get it from behind. That's what, yeah, that's what she said.
Voy a cerrar la puerta y le voy a poner seguro porque la neta.
I'd lock it. I mean, she could be not technically getting in bed. She could be just chilling in bed. But still, I'd lock it. You know what I mean? Especially this day and age, you know what I mean?
Se supone, no hay nadie, literal, no hay nadie, plebes. O sea, no sé qué voy a hacer.
Turn the light on.
El celular está grabando aquí.
Well, hang on. I'm getting a weird sense of deja vu. I think we might have seen this one somewhere else. Not the first half, but it's something about this camera layout and the cabinets.
A ver si capta algo, porque la neta ya me harté de que estén pasando cosas y no sepa qué es. La voy a dejar grabando y me voy a ir al cuarto. Me da mucho miedo ver lo que hay. No mames. Se escuchó como que algo así.
Hang on, how many phones does she have? She goes, she's recording it on there and she's recording us. I don't know.
Despacito.
I've just noticed that. There you go, yeah.
Y vamos a ver.
She's got an old phone, but you know what I mean.
No mames. 16 minutos. Yo quiero saber lo que realmente pasó. No se ve nada, pero fíjate, como por ahí. No mames, no mames, no mames, no mames, no mames, no mames, güey, no mames. ¿Qué vergas es eso? ¿Qué vergas es eso? Me está dando miedo, te lo juro que estoy temblando.
As she cautiously investigated, Celeste was startled when she saw something briefly peek out from behind her kitchen refrigerator. That was enough to send her running out of the house in fear. She decided to spend the rest of the night at her cousin's place. To this day, Celeste admits that she has no idea what she recorded on her phone that night. Interestingly, she also notes that nothing unusual or out of the ordinary has occurred in her home since that incident.
Yeah, she's clearly got two phones.
Whether this experience was a one-time event or a prelude to something more, only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see if Celeste provides any further updates on her unsettling encounter.
Deep down.
On the evening of May 29th, 2018, a man was relaxing in his home when he began to hear unusual sounds coming from the basement. Initially, he suspected that a squatter might have secretly taken up residence in his home without permission. However, still uncertain, he decided to investigate further. What he discovered was far more terrifying than he could have imagined.
Doing this cabinet crown. And I think there's a squatter in this house. I think it's in here. Hello? Hello? Anybody here?
Upon reaching the basement, he found no sign of anyone there. Strangely, the lights began to flicker on and off, despite the light switch being visible and untouched. It was at this moment that the man realized he was not dealing with an intruder, but rather something more sinister, an entity of the paranormal nature. Determined to get to the bottom of the situation, he continued his search, though his skepticism was quickly fading.
Hello? Hello? Who is it?
Oh, deja vu again with this one, because...
To his shock, the basement door inexplicably swung open, despite no one being there. As he approached to inspect, the door suddenly slammed shut behind him. The lights began to flicker once more, this time so intensely that it caused the man to drop his phone in fear. What happened next was even more chilling. The phone, lying on the floor, started spinning as if it was being manipulated by an unseen force. The man, now thoroughly terrified, decided he could no longer stay in the house. He moved out a week later, and since then has experienced no further paranormal occurrences.
The old hotel.
This video was shared by a man who states that he as well is experiencing some inexplicable and scary activity in his new home. This night he wanted to document the encounters for his family, and so he started recording. An unidentified creepy shadow face was captured in the reflection of the mirror, and the man had no idea where it came from, since he was alone at home. Was it something paranormal? In this deeply unsettling video from May 18th, 2022, a woman named Leticia experienced something truly eerie while staying alone in her Airbnb, or so she thought. The incident occurred around midnight when she was abruptly awakened by a noise she could have never anticipated. Let's dive into the footage. Although convinced she was alone, Leticia was startled by a scream that seemed to emanate from within the Airbnb. Initially paralyzed by fear, she hesitated to move, but eventually she gathered the courage to investigate. Despite thoroughly checking...
What is it? People sleeping their doors open.
In the apartment, she found nothing out of the ordinary. The mystery surrounding the recording remains unresolved, leaving us to wonder, was it a prank, a noise from outside, or something far more sinister?
Back to Win.
Now back to the house of user WinMCPix, who also is dealing with a malevolent shadow figure, and who has blessed us today with some new updates.
I'm home alone. I'm hearing my own voice upstairs. The door won't stop knocking. And there's nobody there. This door keeps banging. I thought I was hearing my voice. Nobody's there. Go away! Open the door. Ooh, that was right over my shoulder. Who's... I'm giving you one chance to leave. I know what you're doing.
Oi, what are you gonna do about it?
It's not scaring me. It's not scaring anybody else. You need to leave now.
Do I'd be like, alright, if you want to impress me, if you want to scare me, say something in Michael Caine's voice. Or some random celeb, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a feeling you're in this room, aren't you? Are you in here?
I won't turn my back to the room.
This again. Okay. All right. If you're gonna play these games all night, I'm not gonna play. I'm not doing this.
Oh.
And now, I hear the bathroom.
Did you not see the shadow bastard? Oh, look at that. Ooh. God, it's very difficult to bloody... It didn't quite catch me. The good result there on my chicken skin, because it's a nightmare getting my dressing gown down. Or whatever you call it. Snoogie. I can't remember what you call these things, but... my fucking bracelet's all bodged up. Come here. So did you not see the shadow bastard?
Water on. Good grief. Get out.
So, do you think this activity is demonic?
Looks like I was wearing a cloak, isn't it? Oh, was that it? Oh, hang on. Don't give me all these options. Well then, they were good, weren't they? I wouldn't say this is the best ones I've seen them do, but yeah, they were good. Fuck knows where the face of the thumbnail was from. It must have been just a clickbait sort of thumbnail. But anyway, but yes. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And also, importantly all, thanks as always for taking the time to watch these with me. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because 1, it helped me out. 2, people seem to subscribe to most silliest channels out there. That I can't believe there's a guy out there who's got, was it nearly like 1 million or even more than that subs, and all his videos consist of is him putting an elastic band around a watermelon. I mean, what the fuck, you know what I mean? It just takes a piss, you know. There are people out here trying to create content, decent content, you know what I mean? So, if you can, I'm not saying you personally, but if you got some, if you can subscribe to random channels, it won't hurt to click on mine, right? But, besides those other points, the main one that really matters is it'd be great to have you with us on this journey, or should I say on this channel, where we cover all kinds of things. So anyway, yes, so it'd be great to have you, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care, and be well.